Hey everybody, this is Drew here with Loop TCG. This is my first video solo. I just wanted to bring you guys some content with pack openings, unboxings, really anything trading card game related. This page will focus mostly on Pokemon, but we'll also be throwing in some Magic, maybe some Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon if we're feeling froggy. But I wanted to just bring you this content today. I had the benefit of acquiring this Prismatic Evolutions ETB today at the Findlay Flea Market. I bought it at About Market from Findlay Flips, obviously assuming they had to make a buck on it as well. But I've been really excited to open this set in English. So far I've only been able to get my hands on Japanese. So I'm pretty excited for what we're going to be able to bring you today from this box, and hopefully we don't totally get dog washed with product and we actually get to pull something cool for you guys while you're watching. So here we have the breakdown of what was inside the box after taking off the shrink wrap. One of my favorite parts about modern ETBs, just kind of ETBs in general, is that inner artwork that they have. I have a background in graphic design, some illustration and stuff like that, and just the lengths that they go to for the packaging to make it nice and pretty for us, makes it really cool and just kind of adds that sentimental value while you're opening it and the experience involved. We do have the player's guide here. Again, wonderful art going on. If you're familiar with Pokemon, you kind of know this as the list of cards you will probably not pull from the set, but we can remain hopeful. From this set, we're really looking for any of the EX alternates, especially the evolutions. The Moonbryon 2.0 comes from this set, which is retailing pretty heavy right now. There's a couple hyper rares in there that are pretty awesome looking as well. But obviously this set focuses mainly on Eevee and the terraforms that go along with that. And finally, we have the ETB case itself. Obviously, this printing with the rainbow foil is super awesome. I'd love to see just the stats on what it costs to, make, ship, print, do all the things involved with this, even from a wholesale point from Pokemon Center. But it's such a cool experience to open, especially, if you haven't ever opened one before. So as we pull out the contents of the box, it comes with our pretty standard energy card pack. I like to keep these to use as thank you cards for people who purchase from me on eBay. But if you play, definitely want to put those to the side so that you can, add to your deck. Along with the energy card pack, we also have our Prismatic Evolutions card sleeves. I really dig these ones. I'll probably be using it for cards from this set, but I know plenty of people who even just collect the card sleeves alone, because they are pretty solid across the board. You have your occasional flubs, but usually, especially with these modern sets, they come out pretty awesome. After the card sleeves, we have some of our tokens, both poison and burn, and then we also have some of our card dividers. Once again, Pokemon Center just kind of going the extra mile along with our promo Eevee. They had a Pokemon Center edition one there, but it was a little more than double what the regular ETB was, so we decided to just go with the normal box. We also have some of our damage counters with a nice little kind of crystal glitter set of dice in there. Alright, and after getting through all of the shipping, packaging, and everything like that, we are down to our pretty standard 9 packs for the ETB. Again, just with that super awesome art on the pack itself. But as we get into this, like I mentioned, we're really looking for those EX alternate arts, any of the special illustrations, there's some cool full art trainers in there, some cool hyper rares, but mostly we're after any of the Eevee evolutions. So to start pack number 1, we have our code card there for you guys. And with Scarlet and Violet, pack trick is just 1 to the front. We got a Dark Energy. We have a Duraludon, Black Belt Training, Bronzer, Professor's Research, Earthen Vessel, Diplin, Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking, a Sparkling Crystal Ace, Area 0 Underdepths Reverse, and then we have a regular Sylveon Holo Rare. For anyone watching this video, I will post timestamps, for big hits if you're interested, but if you want to hang out and watch the whole video, obviously we'll take that as well. My other comments with this set are, you know, we had some of the Surging Sparks excitement go off last year, which kind of started this whole modern craze that's happening right now. You know, but this Prismatic set is really the one, because it's a special set, really took off and started, you know, making it impossible to find any Pokemon anywhere. You know, obviously having sets like Destined Rivals come out as well doesn't help availability, but it's really cool for, you know, the collector and the hobbyist in me. You know, I grew up on the old school Jungle, Team Rocket, all that, so seeing everything kind of make its way around again has been really fun, and so far I've been enjoying it. So Reverse Rotom Fan, Earthen Vessel, and then we have a Noctowl Hollow Rare. I remember I had a VHS tape of the Pokemon show, and they had a special run that had to do with Noctowl and Hoot for some reason. I don't have the specifics in the old brain anymore, but I remember I really liked that movie. It had a cool case to the VHS. One in the front. Oh, and we got a Hollow Fire, so that's a good sign. Let's see if we can make anything happen in this pack. Down. Pinsir always freaked me out. Got a Heatran. Rescue Board, that's what I needed whenever I tried to Escape Board. Professor Turo. Ooh. We have a Dusclops Pokeball reverse. And then we have Great Tusk and an Archrolodon. Yeah, it's so crazy thinking back on all this stuff. I used to have, you know, the whole TV run. I had the first Pokemon movie with Mew and Mewtwo and all that. And even going back and rewatching those to this day, it's amazing how much those movies can play with your emotions and how they're able to personify Pokemon with just, you know, the simple name of the Pokemon as their communication device. So we have an 8-year-old at home, and we always play a game where we guess the energy. So we'll see if we can start making something happen with that. I'm gonna go fighting on this pack. Not even close. Milk Tank. Rollout was always insanely difficult to beat in the games. Riolu. Noibat. Another Rescue Board to the rescue. We're really liking Professor Turo during this opening as well. Shaman. Roto Stick. Kind of looks like we got a selfie stick there. Furfrou. And a Glaceon Hollow Rare. So far we have 2 of the regular Hollow Rares from the Evolutions. So yeah, purchasing this box went for about 110. You know, I could probably, if I really wanted to dig, find it online for about 100. But I'd rather, you know, support a local business if possible. You know, and hopefully that likewise happens for me. So now we're on the fighting, of course. We have a Larvitar. Houndour is one of my PC collectibles. Dusclops. Sneasel, another Shaman, bug catching set. I bet the 8-year-old would love that. We got a Briar, Carmine Reverse. Ooh, let's go. We got the Hyper Rare Pikachu EX. Definitely putting that in the banger pile. And then we also have a Melove Full Art Trainer. So those are both pretty solid hits, especially that Pikachu Hyper Rare. Such a good looking card. We got about 4 packs left, including this one, so we'll see if we can make any other magic happen. We're gonna go, guess, Grass Energy. Lightning. Pulling a lot of Dusclops this time around. We got a Potato Hippo, Houndour, Ogre's Mask, Kieran, Slowking, another personal favorite, Sneasel, a reverse Potato Hippo, Pheasantipity, which, what set was it? Twilight Masquerade, I think, was when I started pulling a lot of those, and now they're just annoying. It's a weird Flappy Bird with purple rings on. Card again. Front, let's go dark. Hey, there it is. Execute. Larry's skill, he's very talented. Dunsparce. More black belt training. Slowking. Binding Moki. I feel like that looks just like red blood cell or something. Area 0 Underdepths. And we have a Crispin Pokeball. Black belt training. Reverse. And we got some kind of Terra. A Glaceon EX. Not bad, not bad. Back in the last pack. Let's see if we can get some magic here. Code card. Got one to the front. Spritzy. Slowpoke to go with our Slowkings. Duskull to go with our Dusclopsises. Buddy Poffin. We got a Bug Catching Set. Pyroar. Big Potato Hippo Reverse. Janine's Secret Art. Looks like karate. And the Dunsparce. Let's go with our Dunsparce. And finally, let's see if we can pull off some last pack magic here. Code card. Playing on a drafting table here, so everything likes to scooch around on us. I'll get it all organized for the final shot for you guys. We got a Hollow Psychic. We got a Houndoom. Another personal favorite. We have Professor's Research. Applin. Goldeen. Another Pyroar. Another Buddy Poffin. Seaking. Oh, and the Bronzong Pokeball. We have a Badu Reverse. And we got a Monkey Dory Hollow Rare for the final. So not a ton. You know, we'll put prices up here for that Mela and Pikachu EX, but those are definitely the meat of our pulls from the CTB here. Hey, so not the worst I've ever been washed on a box before, you know, or boosters for that matter, but here's all the good stuff that we pulled today. You know, we do have that Ace Spec, we got the Glaceon EX, we have the couple Pokeballs, some Hollow Energies, you know, but the meat of our pulls is going to be that Pikachu EX Hyper Rare right there. So we'll go ahead and check out what market's going for right now, and we'll get that posted up in the chat for you guys, as well as links to my eBay page, Loop TCG or Loop Trading Cards, as well as my collaborative partner, Sal. He's not here today, but we will be pulling together quite often in the future. So if you guys could do the usuals, just like, subscribe, and follow this channel, I'd be happy to show you what we got in the future. And as always, if you guys have any packs or any, you know, collections or sets that you would like to see, let us know in the comments or direct messages, and we'll do what we can to find those and see if we can get them opened up on the channel for you. Thanks, and hope you have a wonderful day.